a big part of this is going to be door knocking the leads. When you walk up to that door, you should have a stack of leads printed out, maybe clipped together, and the medical question page behind it. And I would even suggest like your lanyard with an ID. You don't want to walk up with your laptop or the old briefcase and look like, hey, I'm the salesman, here I come, because they ain't going to open the door. They're going to avoid you like the plague. So the second tip that I've got is while you're at the door, you're doing your door knock and, they answer the door. What I like to do is, I show them the lead and I'm very vague. So you've got the speech, by that time you'll know what to say because you've got my script and exactly what I used to say when I went door knocking leads. So you've got that exact script. You've also got the training video on it. But to me, the trick is to be vague, and not say, oh, I'm a life insurance agent. I'm here to, I'm here about the life insurance, because they will say, oh, I don't need the life insurance. They want to get rid of I'm telling you, they will fill out a lead form that says, I am interested in getting a quote for life insurance. And then when you show up at the door, they're going to be like, no, I don't need life insurance. Another thing that's really important, while you're at the front door, you really need to do everything possible. If they answer the door, you need to do everything possible to get in right then and there, because they will trick you. Oh, it's just not a good time. We're getting ready to do something. I've done this thing where I would eat my lunch afterwards. They would say that, and I'd go outside, and I'm sitting there for 20 minutes. I'm out in front of their house. They ain't going nowhere. They never went where they said, oh, we're getting ready to leave. They never would go anywhere. It's just this knee-jerk reaction that they have. You've kind of got, sometimes you just got to talk with them for a few minutes, and then they'll relax. I let them know, hey, look, I don't live here, and I came from a far drive. So I'll tell you what, why don't we do this real quick? Let me give you the short version. And then what I do is I'll start walking towards them to see if they'll back and invite me in. And a lot of time, just the body language sells them, and they'll be like, okay, come on in. So to me, that really is a great way to do it. You do not want to reschedule. This is what I was building up to. They're going to say, hey, it's a bad time. You've got to do everything you can to get in there now, because I am telling you, you will reschedule and then you'll drive back there and they're either not going to be there, or now they've had more time to think about it and they definitely don't want a salesman in their house. That's kind of what the buildup is. And they're just not going to answer the door.